Ron from Taylor Racing, and we are back. That's right, days off. So we're back in the garage. We're gonna work in the garage a little bit here. Not exactly too sure what we're gonna do today, as we are still waiting for a bunch of parts. And the parts that we did order to come here to Texas were shipped to Canada. So it's a small difference in addresses, and I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so we had some, I guess a subframe and a front race fairing stay that we had ordered for the Daytona project. And somehow those parts got shipped to Canada instead with some other parts that still went to the wrong address in Canada, but at least we know where they are, right? So, good times. Anyway, so this is, we're back again. I've been away for like 4 weeks, so I apologize for not posting anything or doing anything for the last month and a half or so because, well, I've been away working and haven't really had a chance to do any videos where I was or post them, just the fact with the internet, how it was working. So, anyways, today we came home yesterday and to a box of goodies. We did get one box of goodies. Now, the point is, or the question is, do I put those parts that I received, do I put those on the Daytona builds, or do I really upgrade the Martini bike? What do you guys think? Let me show you the parts first, and then you can let me know where you think these parts should go, because it's kind of cool, kind of very, very cool. Anyway, so stick around, here we go. Okay, so since I don't have the table, again, there's no table in this garage yet, but our buddy Sean, that's right, Skate Sloppy, he was parting out his 1199. So I decided that I needed some parts off of his bike that would make either the Daytona bike or the Martini look really cool. So either way, just in case I got it for the Martini, I got a top triple clamp, a ducati triple clamp. Now this one has a little bit of not road rash, but just some wear and tear on it, but it's all good. It's going on a bike and it's function before fashion, right? But here we go. So this is the piece de resistance. That's my French, as you guys know, because I'm such a good French guy. Hated it in Quebec, the worst place on the planet. But I digress. Here's the pocket knife. This is my brother's old pocket knife, so as you know, it has huge sentimental, just huge sentimental. So I always remember cut towards the body, right? No. Anyways, it's not a class of safety, obviously. Okay. So this is what we got. Now, for any of you guys who think that, a bowling ball? No, not a bowling ball, boys and girls. These are a set of, oh yeah, look at that. Some Olin's FGRT forks. Now, the question is, do those go on the Daytona bike? I know, you can't run them on Daytona, for Daytona. But the V2 is gonna have some pretty Gucci stuff on it. It's gonna have forged wheels. It's gonna have 330 full flooring rotors. It's gonna have Forsaken triple clamps. It's gonna have a ducati subframe and front fairing stay, plus race bodywork. We're still not sure exactly what exhaust we're gonna run yet, but it's gonna have an exhaust on it. So it's gonna be a pretty kick-ass, cool track bike. We'll probably take the Olin's rear shock off of the Martini bike because it's an upgraded Desmo Veloce racing one with a short stroke. It's pretty high end. So those are things that I'm thinking that these forks went on that bike, the V2, for a track bike, it'd be really, really cool. Or what I could do is put these with the ducati top triple and swap out the Marzocchi forks on the 1199 Martini bike. So these are thoughts. So what do you guys think? You know, let's open this up to that. Cut away the copious amount of tape, and I do appreciate Sean using a lot of tape to try and keep these forks and all valves, everything, you know, clean and as damage free as possible, because we all know how things get shipped, right? So yeah, put that in my pocket. Oh yeah, okay, so here we go. We got beautiful set of Olin's FGR T forks. Hold on. Okay, so here we are. This is the dilemma. We've got the Martini bike. It's got the full exhaust, the tune, a bunch of titanium parts. The front has been revalved, and then the rear has that Desmo Veloce racing kit that we got a few years back, quite a few years back. The bike is pretty trick. It's got a lot of stuff. I've used it for instructing, I've used it for racing, I've used it for track days. I run it on the street all the time. You know, it's got a forged magnesium wheel in the front, a forged aluminum wheel on the rear. It's got a bunch of cool stuff that it had and collected and used on the bike from when we quit racing the 1199 series. I just put all that stuff on the street bike because that was cool, right? No sense in selling it for 10 cents on the dollar when I could just throw it onto my street bike and love it. So now, the one shortcoming of this bike is the Marzocchi forks. Marzocchi? Whatever. Anyways, they're not Olin's FGRT forks, are they? So now these forks are sick, right? They're sexy, they're beautiful, they go really good with this bike. But again, it's a street bike now. I'm not racing it. I'm not doing that many track days. And if I start doing track days again and racing, I'm gonna do it on the V2, right? So it makes more sense to kind of put these forks on a full track bike, race bike, right? So I know that these forks, though, are not legal if I go race Daytona in 2026, right? To do that bucket list thing. I'm gonna put the shock off of the Martini bike onto that bike already. I've got Forsaken triple clamps coming, offset. I don't know what exhaust I'm gonna put on it, but I do want an undertail, right? I don't want the underbelly. I want the undertail because these spikes get hot and I don't want to overheat it. So, you know, I can cook my ass on the track, that's fine, but I don't want to bake the bottom of the motor. So we're gonna put probably, I'm looking at maybe a Van Diemen exhaust system on it. I've spoken to them, we're kind of working on a bit of a deal. So we'll see if we do some Van Diemens. Obviously, if Ducati North America wants to give me a Termi or an Acro, I'm not gonna say no, right? So we're gonna build this bike. So would it be smarter to build a cool track bike that has the FGRTs, the cool Desmo Veloce rear shock? It's gonna have forged wheels, 330 full floating rotors, the Forsaken triple clamp. It's gonna be an amazing track bike. So I think that might be the way we go with these forks, right? And then for when we do Daytona, we'll obviously put a front fork kit in the stock show us and go from there. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? I need you to comment below. Let me know what you think we should do. Let me know what you think I should do with these forks in the meantime and have some fun with them. So that's it. That's my quick welcome back to YouTube video for the last 6 weeks that I have missed. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment below, please. I need you guys' opinions on what to do with these forks. Which bike do they go on? All right, cheers, everyone.